God bless you, Israel Christian Nexus. This is Robert coming to you from this very special place with this entire group of pastors. We have been absolutely amazed at the time that we have had. We have 30 pastors and one rabbi. Here he is, Rabbi Pini from the Beverly Hills Synagogue. And we want to thank all of the friends of the Israel Christian Nexus who have given so generously to see the vision of General Shimon Aram and Pastor Jack Hayford continued to the next generation. You came together at the Beverly Hilton, you gathered together under the amazing host committee, and this is the result. All of these pastors for the very first time here in Israel. And we just want to thank you with all of our hearts, and we want to say that we believe this group is just the beginning of a great flood. This is the first trickle that's going to turn into a stream, into a river, into a flood of pastors coming from the West Coast to make a difference. So very quickly, I want you to hear from Pastor Luke Cobre. Luke is from what city?
San Bernardino.
San Bernardino, California. And how has this trip impacted your life? How are you going to be different going back? Luke's church has about 16,000 members there in San Bernardino. Talk a little bit about what this trip is doing for you.
Well, hello all. I'm from San Bernardino, the Rock Church in San Bernardino. My dad, Pastor Jim Cobre, founded that. This is an amazing trip. It's just such an amazing opportunity to see the awakening and the eye-opening experience of not just our Christian roots to Jerusalem, but our Jewish and Hebrew roots, and the heart of the Christian and the Jewish communities joining together to celebrate in our commonality and our love for God. And it's just been such a revealing and amazing time to connect with this place, and we're just so grateful for that opportunity. It's amazing that we got to do that. We want to say thank you so much for what you guys have done to afford for us to be here today. Life-changing.
And Luke, I think in so many ways it's very interesting because your father was really launched into ministry by Pastor Jack.
Absolutely.
And here you are, next generation, coming now, still with the Nexus, that legacy continuing.
Absolutely.
You're a great picture of that.
Thank you.
Sean Smith, I want to call on you. Sean, from a little bit north near the San Diego area. San Francisco area. Sorry, San Francisco area. But we're believing for all California to get on board. And Sean has a dynamic ministry that goes all across the nation, has a major social media following, and talk about what this trip has meant for you the first time here.
Yeah, this is my first trip here. And honestly, you know, I'd read the scripture, pray for the peace of Jerusalem, but I really was on a topical level. And coming here, I see the value of Jerusalem, see the value of this nation. And just to be able to go to so many of the sites that I've read about in the Bible, I just recognize, I mentioned to Bishop, I feel like I began as a tourist, and I went from kind of tourism to a pilgrimage. And I feel like before it's over, I'll become an activist. I really feel like there's been a migration in my heart. So I really value it. And I thank you guys for your gift that enabled me to come. This is more than a bucket list. This is just really a dream come true.
Tourism to pilgrimage to activism. That's our new byline. We just got it right there. And so just to close out this quick video, thank you to all of you. Rabbi Dunner, talk to us. Talk to your flock there in Los Angeles.
Well, thank you first of all, guys, because we were there.
And ladies, we got some great ladies.
No, I meant guys, ladies included. But Bishop and I were at the dinner when we solicited your money. And here we are with these people.
By the way, with Sammy Rodriguez, who just offered the prayer at the presidential inauguration. He was the one who prayed at the inauguration, was at our banquet.
That's right. And it was a dream for us. Now the dream became a reality. Their dream became a reality, and they're turning into the activists that we wanted them to become. Amen. They have found the love of Israel for Israel, and they have found the love in their hearts for the faith that is driving them and which makes them who they are. And it's right here in the land, and you can only find it in the land. The land is at the center of the Bible. It's the center of their faith, and it's the center of their hearts. Yeah. And we have managed to achieve bringing them here and bringing them closer to what it means to be a true faithful person in God.
So Christian Nexus, thank you so very much. We're honored to continue the legacy of Shimon Aram and Dr. Jack Hayford. And with your partnership, we're believing that these 30 pastors next year are going to be 300. Wow. So 300 pastors next year in Jerusalem with the partnership of the Israel Christian Nexus. God bless you, and shalom from Jerusalem.
Shalom. Shalom.